Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another video. Today we are looking at everyone's favourite solo leveling Arise. So yes, Alex Lee gets to play my favourite character. All I can see is Alex Lee. I don't know what it is, man. Am I the only one? I just see Alex Lee stood there. And that's not just because he's Asian, I promise. I don't know. To me, just he is Alex Lee now. Anyway, so a lot of you guys are wondering how you actually play a game like this or how you really get into it. So let's go across like a few things. So if you do come back to this video in the future and you're not just coming to a live stream, this is how shit goes. So in here, you have a activity fund. Now, I highly recommend that you purchase this activity fund thing. It's $6.99, $7.99. I don't know what that is based on where people are, but you get a lot of good stuff which will grant you a lot of good stuff which will help you progress through the game, like gold, which you need, and XP, which you need, and monocrystals and other things which you need. Like everything you need is in that pack. Now obviously you don't get the essence stuff, the purple crystals, but generally you get quite a bit of it in the game, so it's nothing you really need to worry about too much. What you do is you claim it and you'll get bonus time bonus. So what you need to do really is leave it in for 24 hours and then collect these special funds. It will make a big difference. Obviously your achievements, anything you're getting, make sure you're grabbing it, because you're missing out big time if you're not doing this. Make sure you're collecting everything that is in your pop-ups, okay? Now, another thing is the draw. If you have a chance to do it and you've got your tickets, see, when you collect 10, you actually, what people don't realize is if you collect 10, draw 10 at once to get a guaranteed SR or higher. So if you're just drawing 1 and you draw 1, 10, for example, so you go 1, 1, 1 all the way up until you hit 10, you're not guaranteed an SR. So make sure you collect 10 before you do it. It's a patience game, a lot of this thing. Make sure you're collecting 10 before you redeem them. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah. Next thing is, of course, making sure that you are going to your gates and mining. So go into your gates, mine. Mine everything that you see. E, D, C, all the way up to S, and all the special gates, do all of them. Now, you can complete them instantly, but it's going to cost you your essence. Don't do it. And also, when it comes to the gates, don't leave them. You've got bonuses here. When you complete 3 gates, you'll get 3,000 gold plus bonus. Whatever, you know, keep doing the gates. You'll also get a lot of EXP. Apologies, I had to sneeze there, so I turned my, you know what off. Now, you won't get this till later on in the game, but when you do, you'll be able to fight different areas called the battlefield of trials. Don't worry about this. It is very difficult. This is number 5 and it's level 23. I'm level 31 and I struggled with this because the enemy has so much fucking health. You can come back to this later on and do it again. And also, I wouldn't worry too much. A lot of people keep saying you need to get the you know what, these fucking gold trophies. You don't need to get them, but they're ideal to get. So for example, I missed evasion, so I can go back in and get an evasion. Now it's worth it doing because you get these, the draw selections, and the draw selections are always going to be incredibly useful because, you know, you need them to get better characters, and that's fine. You also have a hard mode which you unlock at some point as well, and these give you extra trophies and just a little bit more of a challenge to go through. Then obviously you have the Hunter Archive. I highly recommend these if you want to do some little extra story. Oh, hello, did it. If you want to do a little extra story though, this is how you go about it. You want to make sure that you're completing the chapters. So yeah, one of the easiest ways to go about it. And another thing is encore missions. Now encore missions are rather difficult, since as you get through, the level goes a lot higher. You'll see the level in the top right here, and the more you progress, the more things get harder and harder. But it is worth replaying the same dungeon, because the dungeon rewards, for example, I might have only got that, but I want one of these purple sets. You're absolutely allowed to redo the same dungeon. There's nothing to stop you from doing it, especially if you haven't got any other trophies. It's worth going back in anyway. and of course it is a, what I would like to say, like a challenge as well, that you can set yourself and get more EXP. So this game is definitely a patience game. It's a lot of learning, but if you like solo leveling, and it's going to be something, you know, you can play both on your mobile phone and PC, it is so much fucking fun. Like, genuinely, it is probably one of my top games right now in terms of being able to just play it on the go and play it on my computer whenever I want. And the fact that a lot of it is automated, so I don't need to sit on the game 24/7, is also another big thing to why I actually love this game. So let's go into an encore mission and I'll show you the actual difficulty. Now this is only level 24, which means I'm over leveled for this, but you'll still see there's an ounce of difficulty to it. And the only reason I'm doing it is because I want to get the trophies, and I also want to grab some of the things from the dungeon. So as you'll see, we got this dude here. Now this guy, I am very excited to see how he's going to play out in the anime. I don't know much about him. I'm learning a little bit more about him in the game, for example what his abilities are and stuff, but generally speaking it's a character we haven't really seen too much of, and he's quite mysterious. Excited to see this character for reasons I couldn't tell you otherwise, and of course this character too. And obviously we have all the main characters for the most part that you'll recognize, Jinhu and or Jinho, Jinu, you know, everyone says it differently, but anyway, that's the team formed. We're going to go in and we'll see how it goes. Obviously you're set on a time limit as well, so when you launch one of these dungeons, don't fuck about, go straight in and fight it. Obviously this is the snake that Jinu fought at the very start. Jinu. I've now run out of dashes, which has caused me to get absolutely butt raped. Oh yeah, I remember the game you showed me yesterday. The COD Zombies thing. So obviously with this run, we're trying not to get damaged as much, so we're not going to be like straight attacking. We just missed him. Nice. Wait, it's only £15? Oh shit. Thing is, I would buy it, but I'm going to the cinema today, and obviously I've got my holiday at the end of the month. I'll probably end up buying it next month, if anything. Really, man? Can't take the fucking damage off it. It's this little fucking squirmy bitch. Snake ass motherfucker. I'm sure I'll find a way to get it the same price anyway, bro, later on, admittedly. It's only an indie game, so it should be fine. You're so irritating. I don't think we're going to have enough time to beat it, to be quite honest. I'm getting absolutely butt raped. Oh no, we'll be fine actually. I don't think I got my achievement though. Wow. No. This is what I mean by it's so difficult. Like, level 24, my ass. But you're still going to get dungeon rewards for it, so it's worth checking. If you're wondering what the buffering's all about on the game, it's because we're in the UK and we're trying to run off a Canadian or Taiwanese server or whatever. There you go. Right, now I can start. This is another thing as well. Collect your chapter challenges. You get so much shit from doing this. It's actually ridiculous. So like, it's telling me again to go do encore missions, so I can actually just go back and do them anyway. I mean, another thing, if you are struggling, is let's see what we got. So we got those. Okay. Canadian bacon. That's it, basically. So if you go over to your hunters, go over to, like, obviously the ones you're going to be using, upgrade the skills that you know that they're using. Now you might have to go to, this is another thing as well, make sure you're using the exchange room. I didn't know the exchange shop had so much shit you could just buy from just all the stuff you get in the game. So literally you have just a shit ton of stuff you can get. Let's get that. So then you can upgrade the skills, but why has that not applied? Huh? Literally just brought a skill scroll, but has been cheated out of it. I may have just been cheated out of my skill scrolls. I swear I just brought some skill scrolls and they're gone. What's going on? Well, we'll buy some more, go back and see if it's still there. Oh, it is, okay. Probably that move. Yeah, it takes a lot to level up your shit, so just bear that in mind when you're doing it.
I'm ready.
The best part is the actual voice actors reprise their role in the game, which is pretty surprising actually, because maybe you wouldn't expect it from a mobile game, but yeah, they did. But Alex Lee was like heavily marketing this game out, so it's kind of one of those things. I was just like, yeah, go on, I'll have a look. Turns out I love it. Okay, so let's go back to the encore missions. The fact you can use a controller on this game and it feels so fluid is just mad. It genuinely feels like it was built for it. Take like basically you can't take damage more than 20 times. So you've got to have your dodge on point and be able to kill the fucking creature quick.
It's starting. How's this? This won't hurt quite yet.
So you're gonna have to get out of the circle. I don't have any dodge there. There is an indicator. If you look at your dodge bar, it lets you know when they're about to attack, or there's like a red thing on the enemy. Also, he's got like a freeze bar, which is fucking annoying. Just make sure you dodge everything if you want those fucking things. Yeah, they're basically like dungeon bosses. Like, this is what I'm so surprised about, is the fact that the game just doesn't really feel like a mobile game when you play it on PC, admittedly. Well, that you literally can't avoid, so I don't understand. Come on.
You're so irritating.
Punch the cunt. Bang. I don't like that. You fucking look the other way. You have to use a VPN on Canada, but I can kind of give you an install instruction. You have to install it from their website, Netmarble's website. Why does it do that, man? See, it keeps doing it. Like, it doesn't fucking lock on. Done it again. Fucking piece of shit. Right, I'll show you kind of where you install it now. Just bear with me one sec. Well, we managed to get one of the achievements. Win without falling below 50 HP. Oh, come on. Lovely servers going on eBay. Basically, right now, the game is in early access for Canada and Thailand. It's not really supposed to be out here. We don't actually get it till the 8th of May, from what I'm aware. I might as well show you how to do it, because it's literally like, I'm sure other people would love to know as well who don't have a clue what's going on right now. So literally all you need to do is go over to your browser. Obviously I'm watching stuff here, but literally just type in solar level in Arise, and then you'll be greeted. You don't even need the VPN for this part, as far as I'm aware, or do you? Yeah, press setup install on PC, and you'll be greeted with the scheduled PC auto install, and this should download the Netmarble launcher. So if we go to Netmarble, you'll get this launcher, and it will tell you that it even says it now, because technically I'm not in Canada, so it pops up and says, oh, you've pre-registered for the game. But because I've got it installed, I don't need the VPN on anymore. I can just play it. So basically, once you've got it on, you can do the pre-install for the game. And then literally, I mean, this is just a case-on-case basis. I've got a VPN, so I will go on the VPN and put Canada if it pops up. Is it going to do it? Yeah, so it will pop up and... Okay. I forgot that if I actually do that, it can crash the stream, so I just had to stop it quick. But yeah, you'll connect to Canada, and then it will allow you to, I'm pretty sure, install the game in full, like launch it and stuff. And once you've done that, that should be it. Now, to be safe, I would recommend having the Canada VPN on before you even do anything, because I've noticed when you have the Canada VPN on and you refresh the page, it'll just say install now, opposed to it scheduling the auto install. That's just the way that I did it personally. So if you can get a Canada VPN, this is probably the easiest way to do it, to be quite honest, because it will say everything's available other than the App Store version, and then you can just download it straight away. But yeah, easiest way to do it, put your VPN on Canada, go on this website, install it, and you're done. Just go onto the game, install the rest of it, and then you can turn your VPN off and you can play it from then on out. Pretty much. That's the easiest way of explaining it. You could probably get a free trial of a VPN or something, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, what was I doing again? It's not that. I think I was doing missions. Was it missions? No, it's not missions. The fuck is it now? Challenges? Yes, that's it. So I need to do 2 more encore missions. To be honest, I'll just go back and play the older ones. Because at the end of the day, we can still get gear from it, so it doesn't matter too much. Also, what is the... Oh, there you go. I think I've managed to fix the issue where he doesn't lock on anymore. You just have to put the camera on auto and it'll do it for you. Sometimes it'll do it for you. Sometimes it'll do it for you. That's how you avoid his attack. Okay. That actually makes sense now. So when you go back to the menu, it'll pop up and it should let you know what you've got. So let's check what dungeon rewards we got from that. Hello. So from that dungeon, pretty much the same shit. I mean, for the most part, you can enhance them as well, which I quite appreciate. I don't know if you can combine them though. Ah, that makes sense. So you can sell them. You don't combine armor sets. You just sell them. That's actually really useful if you want money. Right, we've got to do 1 more of these, and then that will be my daily mission, and I can go through and hopefully do the chapters again.
How's this? Dodge this if you can.
I love it when it misses, it's so fun. I don't like that though. If you don't have a dodge, you literally can't miss the fucking thing.
Get out of my sight.
I'm positive it's all done on purpose. Really? What's going on?
Waiting orders. This will hurt quite a bit.
Even when it's telling you to dodge, sometimes you just can't. Like, it's so fucking annoying. This is why I hate this boss. Way too many movements. How am I going to dodge that? The area of effect's huge. Now I can dodge it, so I'm outside of it.
Get out of my sight.
And he keeps fucking missing. Fuck's sake, man.
I have enough strength now. Water dragon power!
I mean, I was going to say, I literally dodged that then. Don't fuck me about.
You're so irritating.
It's going to be tasty.
Fuck is dodging everything.
Oh, it didn't see me. There's no way I'd lose.
Fucking Christ almighty on a boat. That's the most I can do now anyway. I've lost on my own core keys. Oh, we gained something. Take damage less than 25 times. Well, there you go. It was worth it after all. Right. Now I can claim the rest of my shit. Come on, you fuck. Just follow everything that it says, like literally to the T. If it asks you to reach a certain level with hunters, level them up. If it asks you to reach a certain artifact, do it. Really doesn't matter. Like here it's asking me for an artifact level, so literally just go in, look for something you want to level up, and just level it up once. There you go. That sorted it. In fact, I don't even think it did. You know, just to be safe, let's go for a level 10 enhancement. There you go. No, that didn't even... Okay. So, of course, I'm sure you would imagine, there is a battle pass in the game. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? In all fairness, it's not really a needed battle pass, I'll be honest, but it's there if you want it, I guess. There you go, reach artifact level 10 8 times. Gotta keep going. Almost there. Almost there. There you go, that is chapter 4 complete, which means I also get 10 rewards for that, which is nice. Why is that still there though? Should disappear. That's Sung Jinu's skill, so that gives me a level up for him. That is a new sword. Not sure who that's for though. Looks cool as fuck. That's the job exchange quest. Right, now you've got to sweep 3 times, clear a red gate, attempt rune fusion. I don't know what that actually means, so we'll have to figure that one out. That's new to me. This is Jinu's new weapon. I just want to see how powerful it is if we maxed it out. Oh, it's not even that powerful, to be honest. We can limit break this one now, which means we can get it to level 40. It takes up a lot of gold. Do not do what I'm doing. If you are a starter in this game, do not use that much gold. The only reason I'm using that much gold is because I have the ability to use it. And like when you're first starting out, you're going to start out with blue stuff and other dumb shit. Don't worry about it. Literally just go with, you know, those. That's all I'm going to say. As for the hunters, we can, I'm pretty sure, upgrade him again.
Is this really me?
So he's nice and strong. He might be useful later on. The only reason I'm actually upgrading him is because he has his own like self-heal ability, which means he can be very useful. He's probably the only SR, in my personal opinion, that can hold with some of the SSRs. Because of that fact. Let's have a little look, see what we've got. Show it in the codex. That'll be the new weapon, I'm guessing. So it is asking me in my, because I highly recommend doing the challenges. So it wants me to sweep 3 times. So basically what you're going to do is to sweep, you come into a dungeon and you press the word sweep, and you can either pay for a special sweep or you just enter the gate, but you're going to end up having to do this anyway. So you select 3 characters and press sweep. That's it. Just got to do that 3 times. When you run out of sweeps, which 9 times out of 10 you will have to... I'm going to have to purchase more keys. Of course I am. When you run out of sweeps, you'll have to go into the dungeons and actually fight the dungeons yourself. These are like... These give you a free pass to essentially just complete the dungeon without having to, I guess, go in. Yeah, that sweeps the whole dungeon out for me there. This red gate is something we need to go into, and it gives us a reward. So we'll go into that in just a minute. Let's go and collect this. So it says clear a red gate. That's perfect. We just got a red gate, so let's go do that. Now we got a choice. We can sweep it for 100 or go in and actually fight. Chances are we're going to have to buy keys again. So, ooh, are we going to want to fight this or sweep it? So look at the level. Look at potentially what the issue might be. This is a squad 1, which doesn't involve Gina. So in my opinion, I would probably pay. But that's just because it's easier and I don't have to actually fight it. Obviously, remember, don't do this unless you have the, I guess the essence crystals or whatever to do so. Otherwise, don't fucking do it. But we should have gotten... What did we actually get from that? Gate exploration. What the fuck is going on here? Right, so now we can go ahead and attempt rune infusion or some shit. I don't actually know how this works, so you literally just spend money and get a rune. Okay. That shouldn't be difficult. Let's do that then. Turns out that's it. There you go. You're going to need runes at some point anyway, so I'd... It's actually upgrading runes for me as well, so I don't even need to actually pay for the skill upgrades. It's actually pretty fucking sick. So it's asking me it wants another level 10, so we'll go ahead and do that again. Go for the target. Let it do it. There we go. That's another level 10 piece of gear. We'll do the same for this one. Fucking hell, how many times did it fail? Getting our alloys and stuff nice and strong, but bearing in mind I'm wasting a lot of gold doing this, so please don't do it, not unless you have the resources to. I think that should, yeah, there you go, that's done the challenge now. As you can see, just by doing these challenges, the amount of fucking resources I'm getting are insane. You are going to be capped though. So as you can see here, clear chapter 8, episode 3. I have to go then and actually play the game. So you can't just be ducking about for a while. There's the basic attack upgraded. You can also level up the skills on the weapons, so I think that's very important to bear in mind. This one says salvage weapons. I don't know what the fuck that actually means. Does anyone know? Oh, okay. That's a new thing I've just learned. Salvaging weapons. There you go. This is going to be very fucking useful because when we salvage all of this, we're going to have a lot of materials, which means we can start building and crafting things. Oh, yes, please. I've only just figured out how to do this, but I'm happy now I've figured it out, let me tell you. There's certain ones it might not let you do. I just want to make sure I'm not fucking like deleting weapons that my characters are using or something. I'll also show you how the draw thing works in just a moment. Oh, the resources we're getting from this are horrendous. I'm a very happy man now, let me tell you. So, we go to achievements, go to growth, go to challenges, claim that. It's going to ask us to do Encore missions again, but I don't have the keys to do it, so we're already locked out of doing that. So there is a bit of a bottleneck there. I have to wait till I get my keys. Let's go and show you. What did we just actually unlock? Was it a new room? Ah, nice. Let's equip that. So when you get runes, it means you're going to be a lot more powerful. So I highly recommend equipping them because they give you a lot more power and whatnot. So anyway, what is new on him then? Why does it keep saying this? Oh, there's another rune. Right, so if you read it, it'll tell you what it does. So that does drastically amount more power. Same cooldown time. That one's obviously going to get equipped because that is fucking broken. Yes, please. That's new, whatever this is. I'm ranking higher and higher. I'm 17 currently in the group rank, whatever that means. This game is solo leveling a Rise. If you have watched the anime or read the manhwa on it, you'll probably know what it is, I suppose. I don't understand. It says there's something new, but there isn't something new, so what the fuck is going on? That's new though, I know that much. I just don't know what's going on here.
Time.
You know what, turns out we're going to ignore it. Right. Let's see what's going on here, because she's got something to show me apparently. Oh, for God's sake, it's put me back in there. So, we're going to want to go to the draw section. And we're going to draw 10 times. I would usually skip this, but I'm just going to show you the animation for the sake of it. So when you draw 10 times, you are guaranteed to get a SR ranked item or character. You can technically re-roll the same character, and you really do want to sometimes. And the only reason I say that is because if you do re-roll them, you will get a like tier up, so you can prestige the character once they've leveled up to max by getting a duplicate. Why is he popular at the minute? Is he like broken or something? Looks like it. When something's popular, that usually means it's broken, so it's probably worth putting it on the tier list, because you have a list, so it makes it easier for you to collect. So like you get a 50% chance when you draw an SSR to get what you've selected from your rate up tier list. Hopefully that makes sense. So you already only have a slim chance of getting, you know, the SSRs anyway, but you're guaranteed one when you've drawn 80. But again, if you do draw them, you have a 50% chance of drawing the ones that you've selected. So yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, I'll have to do. If it doesn't make sense, I apologise. It's your own fault, really. So as you can see here, if you try and leave the game, if you're confused, it will actually tell you what you can do. So I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do next. So it's like, are you sure you want to quit? There's still gates and encore missions you can do. So, you know, that's pretty, I think that's pretty useful, because a lot of the time I don't think everybody's quite sure what they're doing. Also, why is this stuck? I'm 73rd in the world. I don't understand. Am I getting rewards for this? What's going on? I'm fucking confused as hell right now. I'll be honest. Right, we're gonna do a special sweep. Get rid of that dungeon as quickly as possible. Oh, just realised my alarm was going off. That made me jump. That did. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna do myself a favour and turn those off. There you go. That now puts me 11th in the group rank. So, let's actually try and progress the story, shall we? Since we're level 31, is it possible to do? I don't know. So, as you probably noticed, that is Igris in the top left. And Igris is the protector of the throne. So, we're very close to actually being able to fight Igris at the moment. Igris, arise. Here we go. By the way, I had fucking goosebumps when Alex Lee said arise. That shit hit deep. Gears' voice acting is just on another level. Considering he was like, what, 12 years old, and he could just only start to speak English. The Gears' voice is absolutely incredible to just everyday native speakers. That's why I aspire to be like him, man. Gears is inspirational in every way.
I see it all. It's no use. Leave it to me. This is the end. I'll end it. Now.
Yeah, you basically make, for the most part, him as powerful as you want or as weak as you want, and the abilities that he uses is entirely down to you. Now, they are slightly spoiler for the future of the anime. That's one thing I will say. So there's probably a chance he isn't just going to be using daggers later on, and there's probably a chance he's going to have certain gear sets or armor that, you know, isn't in the anime, so you are going to be spoiling yourself very slightly by playing this game. That's one thing I will say. But it's okay, because admittedly the anime is slightly there's enough of a change between the game, the webtoon, and the anime to be like not really expecting what's happening next. So it's not that bad in my opinion.
Unleash the rage of a dragon.
Ah, Shadows of the Trials Protector, is it? See you later, son. So yeah, don't be playing this if you haven't watched the anime or read it, unless you really want to know about the story from the game's perspective. But I genuinely think just watch the fucking anime. Just watch it. There's really no reason not to.
You can't. I'll end this.
In what version you watch it, it's entirely up to you. If you want the original experience, watch it in Korean. If you want the original animation experience, watch it in Japanese. If you want the personally my favourite voice actor of all time voice acting the character, then go ahead and watch it in dub for the English. We might not have enough time to beat this guy, I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, come on, man.
Leave it to me. You can't avoid
We really don't have enough time to beat him.
now. I'll shred you.
Really? Fuck, man. Okay. Right, looks like we've got some more leveling up to do before we can approach the level 30 missions. Fucking hell. Thing is, this is where you start to get bottlenecked in the game. So when you actually reach this point, you're going to have to do a lot of grinding to level up to get to the point where you're even going to be able to fight Igris, let alone the fucking characters we're currently fighting. But in all honesty, let's put these into the salvage again and let's see what we can craft, because I think it's possible we might be able to get some better weapons as is. I quite like the music on this game as well, it's really nice. So you can do a very similar thing with the armor then, by the looks of things. Make yourself a bunch of cash, which is absolutely fucking wicked, as they say. To be honest, all the white gear is fucking shit. Like, I know this sounds bad, but in all honesty, you want blue gear probably only. Unless, of course, your characters are wearing them. But you could probably go ahead and take that off, sir. Yeah, you've always got something to do. That's one thing I will say. You've always got something to do. So, you know, whether it's collecting something, whatever it might be, there's always something to do. Can you take a break from the game? Absolutely, because there's a lot of AFK things. And to be honest, you might want to. Because if you're bored at the moment of just constantly trying to level up and you're locked out of doing certain things, you can go ahead, log off the game, allow this to rack up all the points for you. And that's it, really. But there's certain things you are locked out of doing until you're a certain level or completed a certain chapter. So once we've completed Igris, I'm pretty sure we should be able to do the instance dungeons. But, I mean, again, if you've got the level and you're able to do it, you should be able to play these. But we'll see. Now, the story missions are going to automatically complete because you've already played these in the normal version. So you're not probably going to get any story in it.
Get into formation. I'll go aggro. Draw their attention.
There's too many of them!
One, on your 11. Use magic.
Yeah, I see it.
You can't avoid.
Not all of the voice actors, by the way, from the anime have come to do the game. So there are a few that don't sound quite right because they're not the OGs.
Leave it to me.
absolutely obliterating the dude. Hard difficulty and bro's getting it.
Unleash the rage of a dragon. I'll cut you in an instant. It's over.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this game has the original dub, which is Korean if they're basing it off the manhwa. Then they have the Japanese, which is obviously the original anime, as well as the English dub. So they've got 3 dubs, which is nice. Where are we? Oh yeah, we're done. So this is another way of leveling up. Highly recommend doing it if you've got the hard mission. Just keep playing through them. Looks like our dispatch team has sorted out these dungeons for us. So we can have a look through, start some ones up. The game really expects you to become OP, so you can go back and just wreck everything really. Because at this point, even if you're 4 levels under, 6 levels under, you're not really OP. They want you to level up so powerful that when you come back you can just obliterate shit. That's kind of the whole point of it, is it's like, the chances are you're never going to get the achievements to start with, so you're going to be coming back and doing it anyway.
I'll shred you. I don't do mercy. I'll end it. Now. It's over. You can't avoid it. Unleash the rage of a dragon! To the front. Too slow. You can't avoid it! It was a good fight.
I really wish it wasn't like, you know, constantly buffering when you're playing it. Also, when you press next, sometimes it just doesn't work because of the servers. It's so fucking annoying. So you either have to exit or just go back in, which is even more annoying. Yeah, chances are if the servers are playing up, you are not getting back in. Just have to accept that. Shit's gonna get really dodgy though, because you're coming onto the spider's lair, which means there's a boss battle and it's level 32. You know. They're still desperate for me to go through these dungeons for whatever reason. Am I the only one that can agree this is an absolute banger? Oh. Own a skill that deflects part of your damage taken. So they've also got modifiers and stuff as well, which makes the boss way harder. So just bear that in mind when you're going into it.
Time to warm up. Unleash the rage of a dragon! To the front. Too slow.
As you'll notice, even the smaller enemies are now becoming a lot harder to fight.
You can't avoid.
But if it wasn't for all this leveling up, we would be in trouble. I'll tell you that now.
Unleash the rage.
Also, if you don't like spiders, I'm terribly sorry.
Can't avoid.
Unfortunately, you are going to be going into the spider's lair. Thankfully, they don't really look that much like spiders. And I'm probably coping there, but... it's not too bad. It's a first gen ant.
To the front. Too slow.
I have to speak to Ant and Deck about the copyright on that one. Right, so this one's got like the ice break wall on it, which is really annoying.
I'll end it. I don't do mercy. You can't avoid. I'd have made a break. To the front.
Admittedly, I'm almost dead. But we have our daily objective, remember, so I can heal.
An opening.
Oh, I've missed.
Enough with the jaw. I'll cut you in an instant. It's over.
There you go. Daily quest completion, HP recovery.
I see
We're
it.
back up.
An opening. I'll end it.
Do we have enough time to beat this guy? It does look a little risky.
You can't avoid.
Come on, do we have enough time? Do we have enough time? Do we have enough time? I might die actually before I end up doing anything else, I'll be honest with you. Come on, we haven't got a lot of time. I died.
I believe I made this kind of mistake.
I blame that on myself though. I'm retrying. That was actually my fault. Because I wasn't dodging and I just constantly kept getting hit. Also, I need to change my camera. There you go. It's on auto now. Camera doesn't move, so I have to keep moving it around myself, which is really fucking annoying. Right, if we can destroy the spiders a bit quicker this time.
Unleash the rage of a dragon. Leave it to me.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man, I don't like spiders, just fuck off! Copium, bro, copium. There is a lock-on mechanic on the smartphone, and I think that's what the PC version tries to replicate, but it's really difficult to. I just don't know why we don't have the lock-on mechanic just fucking work. It's so annoying. I presume you wouldn't need it of a mouse and keyboard, but when you're on controller, it's just fucking irritating.
You can't avoid. Unleash the rage of a dragon.
Right, I just need to be more self-aware of what I'm actually doing this time, so I actually dodge his moves. It does, if you notice, in the dodge indicator, bottom right, it tells you when he's about to hit. It's like a glowing red thing.
I'll end it. Now. An opening. Unleash the rage of a dragon. You can't avoid. I'll cut you in an instant.
La, 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 la. Boom. Go on, knock his health down. There we go. 5 times. We've smashed him this time. I don't think he's got a chance. Yeah, he's fucked it this time. We've actually got him. That's it. I told you, it was my own fault. I wasn't dodging and I was being a prick, so... Didn't even lose for my second half bar that time. Almost level 32. We're getting there. The only problem is on my next fight, I don't think I'm going to be strong enough. So I'm level 31, so I don't know. Don't know if we can go through with it, to be honest. Genuinely a good bit of main menu music, I can't lie. I'm so excited for Season 2 though. If you guys didn't know, Season 2 is coming out
I'm ready.
the end of 2024 / start of 2025.
Is
That's
there
what
really a
I've been
boss up
told.
ahead? Most likely.
It does say it's coming out in
Big guy,
2025, but I
seeing how it
think
marked its territory. You don't have to worry.
I'm kind of coping and hoping that it is the end of this year into the early 2025. If not, unfortunately, it is an entire year away. But that's better than it being years and years away, like most animes usually are. I understand the animations team need a lot of time, the soundtrack team need time, you know. I'm not going to force these people to do a fucking mapper with Jujutsu Kaisen. Unfortunately, Mappa has got a lot to make. They've got Chainsaw Man, they got fucking... Oh, we need to destroy those. If we don't destroy the eggs, they just keep spawning. I don't know, spoilers, get rid of them. I swear they did this on purpose.
I'll end it.
We are risking a lot going in against level 32. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. That's not even the actual boss, that's just the spider leader.
To the front. Too slow.
Although, it's looking promising because as long as we can keep dodging and he doesn't keep hitting me, we should actually be fine. There's plenty of, we've got plenty of attacks at this point to potentially bring him down.
To the front. Too slow.
Right now he is poisoned, so... It's not like other games though. If you have like passives and stuff, they go with the health that you take. So it doesn't do tick down damage, which is so annoying. I think they do it deliberately though to make it even more challenging.
To the front. Too slow. I'll cut you in an instant.
I don't think we've got enough time actually. I know we'd be able to beat him, but the time... Not even got a minute left and he's not. I don't think we've got enough time at all, to be honest. I'm hoping to be dead wrong here. Has someone come to my rescue? Please, I beg. Please, I beg. Look at their health, man. Come on. Please, man, I beg. If we can beat this, it'll be so good for my reputation. Please. Yes! Let's fucking go. Fucking bitches. I was going to say some horrendous word then and I decided not to.
You're an unworthy opponent.
This is where they trap you in the dungeon, by the way. We're at that part of the story, but it's obviously the hard mode, so we've already done this. Right, there we go, and we can do the story sections. We've already done it, so we'll just get rewards for it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, Canadian servers. Can't wait for the game to be officially out so we don't have to deal with that fucking buffering, man. Right. Don't do this. This is going to be a difficult boss. I already know this.
Looks fun.
Right, let's go to crafting. And we can have a look at what we can make. There's a fly in my room. I've just caught it with my hand and it's dead. There you go. Hang on, I just realised. So, is it not for crafting then? I'm so confused. It looks like it's not for crafting. Where the fuck's the shop? Well, that's literally about to complete. We might as well sit here for one set. Literally. There you go. If we go to the shop, go to the very bottom. Lovely Canadian servers, lovely Canadian servers, lovely Canadian servers. Go to the very bottom. Where do we exchange the... Ah, this is how we do it. Okay. So how do we get those? Is that from the more powerful things? Material required to limit break a weapon. I'm not sure what the mark of time is actually for though, so I'm just going to buy it assuming things. Oh, this makes perfect sense now. Of course. So in the exchange shop, you exchange the materials to get 4 of those. And if you buy these crystals... Okay. I kind of wish I knew that beforehand, but...
I'm ready.
Buy as many of those as I can. Oh, I can literally only buy like 2. Better than nothing though. So we basically just need the weapons to be as powerful as possible. So if we can at least get 1 level up on each skill, it should bring us enough power to fight. Oh, there you go. Now we just need to go over to... Is it artifacts? No, not artifacts, sorry. Hunters. Check the gear that they've got quick.
One simply can't abandon their duties.
This is how we'll go about getting our characters higher. Basically. Right, so just double check everyone's gear.
Here I am!
And then we shall... What the fuck's going on, man? Enhance erect. What am I gonna do? If you guys ask me one more time to do arise, I'm just gonna say wakey wakey. Erect. Erect. Fucking love him, man. He's so good. Yeah, but the dub voice actors are shit. I ain't listening to English people. You realise it's Japanese, don't you? Oh shit, actually it's Korean. What do I say? I don't know what to do. By the way, I'm not actually taking the piss. One thing people don't seem to understand is that with me being an aspiring voice actor, is I listen to the English dubs more so than anything, because obviously I take a lot of my inspiration from American English people to obviously create the accents, and then Japanese people will be my my actual main inspiration for making the voice what it is, just like every other voice actor would do. And then of course I still respect the source material, which is Korean, so I have no issue with people watching that either. People are just very weird about things. I just hate how, like, there's no need for it, to be quite honest. There's no reason for it. It's like, you know, I can relate a lot more to Alex Lee because he is, you know, a fucking English person and has the traditions and traits of British American people. So of course I'm not going to relate to a Japanese person, but I can still give a you know, a great or even a Korean person for that matter, I can still give a great, what's it called, like I still give a great give great props to them, and I still love their work. That's what I mean. There you go. Oh. And in my personal opinion as well, it is very rare you'll ever find a bad voice actor. A lot of the time it's the director's fault, or even the oh, hello.
What time is it?
What time is it? It's Ian Sinclair. Hello.
Over here.
This guy I don't think we've fully met yet in the anime, but he's around. He's around. Oh, also, when we pre-order the game, I don't think people realise this, but when we pre-order the game, we get different outfits for him. Where's the outfit section now? Man looks fire in that. Yo.
Looks fun.
I think it's this one. If you, well, like pre-order the game, you get this. That looks fucking cool. This is his original outfit. This is the one thing I will say I actually don't like. It doesn't look right to me. Like, it should have been blue like in the anime, but I suppose obviously they'll only do what they can do. But yeah, man looks fire in his coat and that.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm gonna call the police. But yeah, so as for voice actors, man, just appreciate all of them. Cut the crab, as the Chinese woman says. It's like, in fact, actually, that's one thing I forgot. Like the Chinese animes as well, man. I appreciate them. You know, I appreciate them. Why am I stuck there? I actually don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Am I in a... I can do gates, can I? I didn't know that. Where the fuck are the gates now? See, I'm starting to lose my brain completely here. Right, we're not going to go for a sweep. We're just going to go in and fight this one. If you can go in between fighting and whatnot, you have a good time.
Time to warm up.
You can't avoid it.
He's a fucking strong man.
To the front. Too slow. I'll end it.
Just beating up women casually. Where's the boss then? Oh, down there. It's a dungeon break.
Wonder how many levels I'll get here.
Leave it to me.
Admittedly, Gina, you are being held back by a mobile game development team.
Unleash the rage of a dragon.
Who's this? Oh, fuck her. Don't say shit like that.
I'll end it.
Now. It's no use.
Shadow step. See that? Man just went invisible, just like in the anime, etc.
Opening.
Time for a counterattack.
Unleash the rage of a dragon.
To the front.
You can't avoid it. You can't avoid it.
I'll end it.
Now.
Leave it to me.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got the squad helping out. I got the squad helping out.
I'll shred you.
To the front. Too slow. Enough with the jokes. I'll cut you in an
Get
instant.
fucked, bitch.
It's
Take her
over.
down.
Ooh.
I'll end it. It's over.
Do we actually have time to beat her? I don't even know what's going on right now.
This is the end.
Come on, squad. I really need your help. Come on, squad. I really need your help.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Unleash the rage.
Help! She's dead. Good night, bitch.
You're an unworthy opponent.
Seagate got absolutely ruined. See you later. Have a shot every time we... Nah, bro, honestly, I'd be dead. I think you'd actually go to the hospital with alcohol poisoning if you did that. Bro is literally off his rocker with those glasses. Right, I've just realised something. It's really pissing me off. No, I don't want to quit. Hang on. Go to hunters. Right, is anybody here using a fucking... Right.
Mind control. Stay calm and focus. Okay, no mistakes. Check, check.
Okay, we haven't really got much choice in that matter. What about you, though, you pervert? Okay, he hasn't got much choice either, to be honest.
I look cool, right?
No, you don't look cool. That'll do. That will do. Hasn't really got much choice there. So if we go to Armory, start deleting shit. So I just want stuff gone, to be honest. And then... Right, so we are basically at the bottleneck now, unfortunately. We're at a point where the only thing we can do is play encore missions, so it's either you stop playing and come back later on, or you just do the one thing that you can do left, which is this. I don't know if we're going to be strong enough to fight him, in all honesty. We can try. You do start getting gold gear here, though. Obviously, the chances of it dropping is much lower the lower that you go or the higher that you go. We can give it a try. It's not a problem. This guy will probably be more difficult, I'll be honest. We'll give it a go, though. We'll see what happens, see what happens. Don't think we've got a team powerful enough for it personally, but we'll see. See, because he's got basically 34 layers of health because of that fucking shit. It's all about putting as much damage into him as possible, as quickly as possible as well. See, like, he's just absorbed everything, the fat cunt. That was a foolish mistake. Oh, we might actually be able to beat him, admittedly. I'm not sure yet, though. I'm not going to hold my hopes up for it. Come on. We haven't got a lot of time. There we go.
There's no way I'd lose.
Well, you'd hope not. Right, this might put us in a position where we can't play anymore. We might actually be battling it right now. Let's find out. Are we in a position we can't play? I don't actually know. Right, let's go to Codex, because we have just gotten a new artifact. I'm not sure what though. We'll have to have a look. Go into armor. We just unlocked some more blue stuff. Nothing special. Bit of shame actually. I was just hoping for something better. Just make sure. Yeah. In a position. Yeah, so we are now in a position we really can't progress, so we're kind of just sat here with nothing. Yeah, we're kind of just sat here now. Yeah, so we actually can't do anything. We're now locked out of the game, so we've been playing for like nearly an hour 30, mind you. You can play for like 1 or 2 hours, but when you hit a certain point, you are locked out of playing the game for a little while. But when I come back within the next, say, like 6 hours and play it again, I'll be able to play for like another 2 hours. I think they do it deliberately though, in a sense, because it's either like you spend a bunch of money, which I think is a stupid thing to do, or you just play for the 2-3 hours that you can play and then just stop, because you need a break from it anyway. So for me, it's not that big of a deal. Either way though, I've had some good fun streaming it and letting people learn the kind of barriers and grips with me, and hopefully you can carry that with your game session and actually enjoy the game like I am. So yeah, thank you people for watching. I was going to say a rude word then, but thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in a bit. Peace.
Let's try.
I'm going to put some music on, actually. I've decided. I'm not fading out without a bit of a tune, you know what I mean? Bear with me in Chinese. Bear with me in Chinese. Yeah.